Here's the dark side of creating content that nobody shares when it comes to starting your YouTube channel. When you succeed with your content and you optimize it in a way that gets found by thousands of people every single day, every single month, there is some darkness that comes with that. I was able to monetize my channel in a few months, and one of my very first videos was how to do a diaper cake, and it ended up on Google's first page, and I was just like, holy crap, how the heck did I do this? Well, I kept doing it and did what worked and recreated videos that were similar, and it kept getting featured on Google's first page. Not every single video, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them were for specific keywords. And I was just like feeling myself. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm out here being famous on YouTube. Yes. That's not even the dark side of it. That's just being egotistical. The dark side of it is that when you become obsessed with your analytics. These are to my girlies who love data and who love science and math and all those good things. If you're a numbers girly, like, let me tell you something, you're going to love the analytics on Google, not on Google, on YouTube. And I was a math person. Don't ask me to write a paper because I sucked at it. English was my worst, history was my worst, but math and science, I was your girl. So if you weren't the math and science girlies, I promise you though, stick around because I think this is something that's valuable no matter what type of girl you were when you were in high school or middle school. The analytic sides of YouTube and the darkness that comes around it is that you start getting and feeling something when you're constantly seeing green arrows growing from your content, from your channel, from your videos. And then all of a sudden the traction starts happening over and over and over again. And you're just like really, truly feeling yourself. You want to recreate this. And every single time you do, more magic happens. Maybe not every single time. And maybe not every single video shows up on Google. But there is something of darkness that happens as you keep recreating and fueling this machine that we call YouTube. What ends up happening is that we get addicted to seeing that green arrow. And one thing about YouTube is that they have a dashboard where they analyze your content every single time you upload it. So this is what I'm talking about right here. You go to YouTube Studio, you click on dashboard, and then they have this little thing right here. And if you click this little arrow right here, it will tell you, see, these are the green arrows that we're talking about. These things right here, and it ranks it by views. Now, as you can see, I'm creating content on YouTube and the green arrows are starting to happen again. Now, this is just for short form content. I'm creating long form as well to upload on my channel. But those green arrows is what you get addicted to. Because now you're chasing for the same thing. If you're an overachiever as well, maybe you're not a math and science girly, but you are an overachiever and you've always gotten good grades. This can be very addicting. And it's just like going after those good grades again and striving for those A's and B's. I always have to like calm myself down. And I think that's why YouTube ended up doing this. Back in the day, you couldn't hide this. So this was always here every single time you click dashboard. But now you can hide that. So now every single time I log in, I don't see that. Because like I said, the dark side of that is chasing the green arrows. This is something nobody talks about on YouTube is the green arrows. Every creator gets obsessed with this, specifically on YouTube, because it's trying to help you recreate content that keeps people on the platform over and over and over again. But for the overachiever, you're like chasing after that dopamine hit of constantly creating videos that get those green arrows. Because the moment you don't get those green arrows, let me tell you, you start second guessing yourself as a creator. And it's one of the worst things that we can do. And then if you're constantly seeing gray arrows, which is the down, there's no red, but there is gray arrows that go down, you start second guessing and you don't want to create content. And all of a sudden you're getting burnt out because you're not creating things that people like. And so we go into this addiction of trying to chase this green arrow all the time behind the scenes. And that's just one aspect of the analytics. This is a whole machine behind the scenes when it comes to being a creator on YouTube. And to be honest, I made that mistake. And this is why I'm starting a new YouTube channel over, because I'm doing it from a place of not chasing, but allowing. Not going after, but receiving in a very feminine, soft way. So if you're interested in getting started, so you're not chasing those green arrows, because That's a no-no. You're cultivating and attracting regardless of what shows up on those video analytics. I have a training for you where we can do it in very simple, easy way that works with you versus you chasing it. So if you're interested, feel free to go check out the training on my page, and I hope to see you there.